we'll be going over forward folds or forward bends. Typically, a forward fold brings focus into the hamstrings for stretching or creating flexibility, but we'll also bring some attention today into the low back as well as the hips. So let's get started. Just finding a comfortable seat here. Notice if the ankles are stacked or they're kind of touching. You can create a little bit of space by separating the front heel from the top of the inside foot and just create a more comfortable seat. Find some length in your spine, so lift the shoulders up, draw them back, relax them down, and then soften through the elbows and the palms. Sitting up nice and tall, let's take 3 deep breaths. And 2 more, in through the nose, out through the nose. 1 more breath. And we'll begin to walk the hands forward, coming into it seated forward fold here. Walking hands forward as far as you can. That feels okay. You're going to notice here your sits bones, maybe your booty, are going to want to lift up, but you want to continue drawing them down. And then you may want to round through the spine here, but we want to continue lifting up through the chest. Pull the navel in, relax the shoulders once again, and focus on the hips. So we'll breathe here for 4 breaths. Good. Stay soft through shoulders and breathe into your back. For 1 more breath, feeling expansion of the ribcage towards the back body and on either side. Good. Lift the chest a little higher. Come onto the fingertips and begin to walk the hands back in. Sitting up nice and tall. And then we switch out our feet. So changing the cross of the legs here. Making sure you're comfortable, nothing stacked, joints and bones aren't touching or colliding. Lengthen up high, inhale. And exhale, walk the palms forward. Good. Keeping the sits bones down. Little lift in the heart, relax the shoulders, 4 breaths. Keeping your gaze kind of down, maybe between the hands. Belly pulls in, the heart lifts. Come up onto the fingertips and walk the hands in. Excellent. Roll your shoulders back, relax them down, and we'll extend our feet forward. Good. Same thing here. Sits bones connected. Pay attention to calves connected to the mat, heels connected to the ground. Sit up nice and tall. This is Paschimottanasana. Another seated forward fold. We inhale to reach up. And we exhale to fold forward, hinging from the hips, reaching hands towards shins, ankles, feet. Maybe your peace sign fingers can wrap around the big toes. We maintain the same sensation in the back, trying to keep the spine straight. So lifting up through the chest, pulling the navel in just gently. Shoulders draw back and down. And then we're folding forward here. Maybe yours looks more like this. That's okay. Keep some engagement through your feet. Flexion, so toes reaching back towards the kneecaps. And we'll breathe here. Good. 2 more breaths. Begin to roll up through the spine, so tuck your chin to your chest and begin to lift up. Good, roll the shoulders up, back, down. Nice work. From here, let's cross the feet again. Come forward to the knees, plant your hands, and come to a tabletop pose. Just move through a couple of cat and cows to warm up the spine and the low back. So as you inhale, draw your belly low to the ground. As the tailbone lifts, keep the arms straight. Press down through fingertips, look forward. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Pull the navel into the spine. Relax the head. Allow the shoulders to round. Good. Inhale. Tailbone high, heart high, belly low, rib cage extending forward. And exhale. Tuck under, pull belly in, round through the spine. Nice work. Tuck the toes under. We'll move through a downward facing dog. So spread your fingers, lift the hips up, send them back towards the wall or space behind you. Bend into your knees. Soften your shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Out through the mouth. Good. One more time. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Good. From here, nice bend in the knees. Come up onto the toes. Look forward towards the hands and begin to walk your feet all the way up to the hands. Separate your feet hips distance apart. We'll come into a standing forward fold or forward bend as we fold the torso over the thighs. Maintain a little bend in the knees. Let the head completely relax and the arms can dangle. Bring your attention into your breath. So as you inhale, pull the belly in. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more time. Bring your hands or your palms to your shins. Begin to straighten your arms as you lift the chest up. Draw the shoulders back. Looking for a straight spine. This is our half fold. Top of the head extending forward in space. Pull the belly in. Deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward again. Standing forward fold or Uttanasana. Good. One more time. Halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Good. We bend into the knees and the right leg steps back a couple of feet. Coming into pyramid pose or Parsvottanasana. Another standing forward fold, this time folding over the left leg. A little bit more focus and intensity comes into that left hamstring and calf. So you're folding forward here. Let the head relax. Two more breaths. And we lift up halfway, lengthen the spine. Step the right foot forward and the left foot back. once you plant your feet down, both heels should be connected to the mat. We fold forward over the right leg this time. Breathe. No tension or strain in the neck. Let the head hang. Good. Halfway lift. Lift the heart up. Bend the left knee and step forward. Good. Widen the feet as wide as the mat. About a little wider than your shoulders maybe. And fold forward here. Good. Releasing head and neck. Maybe find a little bit of movement. It's just kind of swaying side to side. Transferring weight from one foot to the other. And we find some stillness. Hanging out. I like grabbing onto my elbows to release the arms a little bit deeper. Two more breaths. Good. Release your arms. We'll make our way to our tabletop pose. And we'll settle to finish our flow here in a child's pose. Widen the knees. Release the hips back and stretch your arms forward. Chest and forehead release down. And relax.